Hey guys, welcome to another Path of Titan update. This update is more back to the dev blog updates where we will what could be expected from the future months along with what they have done so far. Because previously there weren't much of a I feel there wasn't much of a need of making a video on the other devlog updates because most of them are just telling that the map has been made, what their progress is like, but they don't really have much to show other than just words. However, the only thing that they showed so far was the fishing update. So this would be interesting. I pre-read it before, so this is just a summary. So first of all, the thing they have been working on for a long time is collision, which uh, I'll put a link to the video of their official update video. But long story short, collision is that they really wanted to make the collision with dinosaurs a thing because that would implement other a other mechanics into the game. For example, as you can see below, the trample damage, and I feel that the path that they used to go with this is pretty good. I mean, it's needed because most other dinosaur games, right, the collision is not existent. You can just run through the dinosaur even though you're getting damage. So it's kind of not realistic, even though it's like, oh, it's a dinosaur survival, but it's not realistic at all. So the collision is a really important part of the game that even they themselves feel that most dinosaur survival game don't really implement. So hope I hope that we can see an improvement in the collision, so that it could be more realistic in a sense. Next would be a trample damage. Trample damage is so that they can make tiny or smaller dinosaurs less uh, overpowered as the bigger dinosaurs can't hit them. So the trample damage is to cover up this weakness of the large dinosaurs for not being able to kill the smaller dinosaurs. We'll see how this goes, as one problem I could meet is that the bigger dinosaurs can just put everything into speed and just trample over every enemy. So this still needs some testing whatsoever. So let's leave it at that. Next one is movement improvements, where they, as you can see here, the movement improvements includes the turning in place, reversing, strafing, and crouching. For this, I don't really have much to say because don't. I feel that they are trying to make it improves the combat of the game. For example, most games that I realize for dinosaur survival games is that, and you're playing the Triceratops, you're either moving forward or backward. You can't strafe left and right while facing the threat. So it's kind of weird, because if you want to move to the enemy moves to the right, you have to either reverse backward or move in front and turn towards it. It's kind of dumb. That's not what like quote unquote real animals do. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to how they're gonna implement this into the combat system. Next up, the gameplay ability system. The gameplay ability system is that they now allow modders or any other or they themselves to implement the new abilities and status effect, which is actually pretty good because they made the code of the game easy to implement, add new things or remove some things. Because most of the time, I know that whenever modders try to mod the game, they themselves have to learn the code from either from scratch or from bits and pieces online, or they need a someone experienced to guide them through. However, this will make some interesting add some interesting flair to the game because we won't most modders have ideas, but they themselves don't know how to implement the ideas, and they do not have much of a mentor or coding experience. However, if they are able to make it simple and easy to understand, this will make life for modders and make the game even more interesting. Next is mod support. I won't really go through much. It's just that they made it easier for you to look through the mods and download and so and so. So next, the cloud cooker. Cloud cooker, I'm not too sure what it does, but from what I can see, is that it's more of a mod pack, so to speak. So they can add all the mod packs together into one and just send it out. Next up, map progression. I won't go through much about this. The map themselves have to be like, I'm not really okay. The maps are cool and all, but I'm not really interested in the area where I'm playing in. I'm more interested in how I'm going to play with the character that I have. So I'll skip that. And vocal wheel is interesting because instead of putting only on the mobile devices, they actually now implement it on the PC, which will which is actually pretty what's the word? It's easier for newer players like me because I didn't play the L for a very long time, and it's kind of hard to remember which key is like aggressive, which key is friendly, which key is just crying for help. So this actually makes it a lot simpler. This this makes it a lot simpler for players that are new to the whole dinosaur survival. Then next up, fishing and swimming. I made a whole video on that. It's a bit long, so you can just skip to the part where I tried to catch fish and failed doing so. But again, to wrap up the fishing and swimming, I like what they did with it. It's exactly what I wanted. It's not the just a feeding spot. It's actually challenging and also rewarding. But for the rewarding part, it could be better. For example, bigger fish feel you more, or smaller fish and faster fish gives you a buff. Now, nesting and growth. Nesting and growth, they have nothing to show for it yet, but they do want to follow. They do want to make it so that the end game will have you growing from a baby dinosaur much to the full apex predator that they are also. And lastly, for the extra details, I won't say too much. Is that they have finally they're almost finished with all the subspecies of each dinosaur in the game, and they also made other small quality of life changes. And of course, naturally with a new game, there will also of course be a lot of bugs in the game, which the community has really helped to squashed. So yeah, that is it for the dev blog updates. Now back to what I wanted to say. For the next update, I'm probably going to go through the combat and ability system if they are able to pump it out. As I reiterate what I expect from the game, most dinosaur survival games don't really have a good fighting mechanic, a good combat system, so to speak. Cause all I see is just a bite fest. So I hope that the uh, Elderon Games, the creators of Path of Titan, are able to eliminate this whole bite fest problem, as it's really boring. What I want to see from two prehistoric creatures of the past clashing together is actual struggle, actual fighting, actual movement. Not just, I left click to strike my horn, and then you left click to bite, and then we just see who can left click faster, and then that's the end of it. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I will be making another video as and when not as and when I feel like it, as and when I feel there's something important that either the dev blog has shown, or that I feel that I can add on. And if any of you are watching this video and feel that, hey, my ideas are not bad, or like you think that the developers for Path of Titan should be listening to, then feel free to send it to them, or add it to the Discord, because I myself I myself don't really. I want to see whether my points are valid first before I can like post it and let everyone like see it for myself. So yeah, this is the end of the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Leave it down in the comments whether hey, the updates that they give, are they like viable updates? Cause to me they are viable, they are slowly progressing, but they're not over promising us anything. and also discuss like, hey, what do you expect from the combat update? Do you expect like just increased damage or stat points, or do you expect the same thing as me, where there's more movement, there's more feel to the fighting rather than just a total bite fest. So yeah, so this is the end of the video, and I hope I can see you in the next one. Bye bye.